Hello to whoever is watching and welcome to a competitive gameplay video containing 2 matches from a webcam live stream. And because we're playing at great distances from each other relying on internet connection, there is actually a tiny audio glitch here and there from 2 of the players. Sorry in advance. With us today in this battle we have Tris playing his brallin shabraz curiosity deck. With us we also have Calcium playing his chulane deck that can win from a bunch of various ways, for example a Luren or Intruder Alarm. We also have a blue farm deck that is piloted by Dockshots. This is basically a Tymna Crom Ad Nauseam deck. Me, I'm playing the usual thing as almost always, sisay, weatherlight stuff. But now, let game 1 begin.
Shock a Water Grave, tap 1 for Mystic Remora. Yeah, that's it. Turn 1 fish, let's go.
Draw a card, Savannah into play, tap it and cast Boreal Druid and pass the turn to you, Tris.
I will draw a card. That's so bad.
I will feed the fish.
I'll play an island and pass.
I draw a card. I'm gonna play this breeding pool and shock myself for 2. Cast this Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Nice, no one feeded the fish. I'm so happy, guys.
I pass it.
Alright, untap. I will pay for this fish. I'll play Sacred Foundry tapped and pass the turn.
Draw a card. Flooded Strand into play and then cast Bloom Tender. I pass to you.
I will draw for turn. I'll play this Gemstone Cavern that I drew turn 2. Attempt to cast Ghostly Pilfer. I'll pass turn.
Draw for turn. I will shock myself again for 2 with this Temple Garden. Tap this for a green and cast Pintonos.
Well, that looks like a very sad fish right now.
I pass the turn.
If I want to pay for this fish. Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Sorry, did you say pass turn?
Yep.
In your end step, that wouldn't be really fast. I'm gonna crack this Flooded Strand. Here we go. Sacred Foundry. I will put it into play tapped. Draw a card. Gonna play a Dark Water Catacombs land drop. You know, it's very hard to avoid giving you a card draw there. I'm gonna cast my commander.
Figure Ghostly Pilfer.
Go for it, you get one.
Draw a card.
And we are also going to give away a card for you as well, Dockshots. I'm gonna cast a Sylvan Library tapping the Bloom Tender.
Yeah, so that's good.
Pass the turn.
I will play this red-white fetch land. I will swing at you for 2 with my Ghostly Pilfer.
Yeah, I'll take the 2.
Crack Arid Mesa. And I will get a Volcanic Island. I'm gonna just cast a Ristic Study.
Draw and that resolves.
Then I'll just pass her.
And I draw a card. Play this forest. 5 mana. I try to cast my commander, Chulane.
Alright.
No beef with Chulane.
Pass the turn.
Alright, I'm gonna untap. This fish dies. Play Command Tower as my land for turn. I'm gonna cast this Arcane Signet. A Phantasmal Village. I will copy Bloom.
This one, Bloom Tender.
Yep, yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Sylvan Library. Look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. You guys aren't really attackers at the moment, so we're gonna take all of them.
Hell yeah.
There are islands everywhere, so I'm gonna put a Tundra into play. I wanna cast Noble Hierarch, and I'm paying for the Ristic Study as well.
Okay.
Okay, I wanna go to combat. So I'm attacking with sisay at Dockshots. You're a black player. Trigger Noble Hierarch Exalted, turning sisay into a 3/3. Still in combat phase. Before damage. Green, white, blue. Blue becomes black, blue, red. I wanna activate sisay. I want you to take a little bit more damage.
That's fair.
Yeah, we're taking Lavinia Astoria's Renegade. So you take a total of 5. Then I pass the turn.
I will play a Tundra. Oh.
Gamble is good.
Okay.
Gamble is good.
Now I have to discard at random. I discarded Sacred Foundry. Cast some Mystic Remora. And then pass turn.
So, how many cards in your hand, Tris?
I have exactly 7.
Draw 1 card. I play this Windswept Heath land for turn. And then I would like to move to my combat phase. Attack Dockshots with my commander. He has Vigilance.
I'll take it then.
Then I think I pass the turn.
I'll just draw. Play Wooded Foothills. Find the Volcanic Island. I mean, I can't cast Ad Nauseam. It's okay. Never mind. But I can cast a Crom.
I pass on the Chrome.
Triggeristic.
I will not pay. I'll let you draw. Sure.
Also, Ghostly Pilfer triggers. I'm gonna draw 2.
Pass the turn.
Sylvan Library trigger. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take 2 cards and lose 4 life. I'm gonna play the Scalding Tarn land drop. Let's cast a Dockside Extortionist. I wanna pay for the heuristic study, actually.
Let me think about it for a second. Bloom Tender taps for 4 mana, for 4 colors, right? With that on the battlefield.
Correct. Everything but black.
In response, I crack my Windswept Heath, and then I let it resolve Tropical Island.
It resolves to me.
It resolves for me too. So then trigger gets put into the stack, because everyone will respond to trigger.
I get 3 treasures. Scalding Tarn, sacrifice it. Badland. I want to have a Badland, consume a treasure, and activate sisay. And here's my sisay target. Teferi, Time, Reveler.
Oh, what a trap. Nice.
So I'm gonna activate him to return your Ghostly Pilferer, your only creature, trace back to your hand.
Okay.
And I will draw a card. Bloom Tender currently taps for 4 mana. I'm gonna tap Bloom Tender, consume this one to find the Revi, and untap the Bloom Tender. I can go to combat with 2 creatures, those are Sisay and Linvala, and attack at Triss. So once I get these 2 connected, I can untap. So with my 2 activations from Sisay, I'm gonna find Emil the Blessed and Gaia's Cradle. When I tap Gaia's Cradle, I can flicker the Revi. With that, I can generate infinite green mana, untapping Gaia's Cradle infinitely. From there, I have enough lands to filter the infinite green mana into infinite colored mana, activating Sisay infinitely. So Gaia reaches Sanitarium, Bove Nayela. With infinite untaps, I can force us all to basically draw a card and then discard a card, which are going to make us basically deck ourselves, but I'm gonna refill my deck with my bow. So you are going to deck yourself, there's a Teferi in play, you aren't allowed to do anything with the cards that you draw, and I will kill you. I can also tap down all your lands with the Revi. Yeah, pretty clean and simple. Let's jump to game number 2, that is a little bit longer.
Guys, you know what they say? Third time's the charm. third time's the charm.
Oh, draw. Oh, well. Command Tower, Mystic Remora.
Mental misstep!
Ugh. Almost. Pass the turn.
Draw a card for the turn. Let's put a Windswept Heath into play and pass the turn.
Draw Island for turn, and I hope once you do not have a second mental misstep, I attempt to cast my own Mystic Remora.
Oh wait, actually I do wanna, sorry, I do have an interaction. I wanna cast my Vampiric Tutor, sacrificing this for a Overgrown Tomb. Sorry, I didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna draw for my turn. I'm gonna play an Arid Mesa Volcanic Island. Is it Signet?
Alright, untap. I shall draw. I'll play a Misty Rainforest. I'm gonna crack it. I'll shortcut for a Tundra, and I'll play a Dark Confidant. They're feeding the fish here. It's okay. And that's my turn.
Draw this card. Cast Mana Crypt.
Oh, we're feeding the fish here?
What happens in not feeding the fish? Come on.
I wanna put a Savannah into play. It did so much job previous turn, so we're casting a Smothering Tide. And after this, I promise guys, I'm not gonna feed the fish anymore.
You fed it twice.
Yeah, but it was for a good cause. Pass the turn.
I pay for the fish, draw a card, play this Windswept Heath, crack it for a 7, and on that, press a Birds of Paradise. I pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, trigger, Smothering Tide. I will pass.
Good job. Pay your taxes.
I will pass turn.
Alright, I'm gonna untap. Resolve Bob Trigger. I reveal Mystical Tutor.
Oh, you could cast it before drawing, actually. That's pretty cool.
I think I am going to cast this Mystical Tutor.
I will not draw.
So currently my Smothering Tide did deny a card effect. That's good.
I'm gonna go find Ad Nauseam. I'm gonna play Underground Sea as my land. I'm good to pass, actually.
Draw a card. Scrubland. I'm gonna cast Sisay.
I pass priority on Sisay.
I'm gonna to Magnus to say.
Sisay is mana drained. There's a trigger over there.
I will not draw.
I'm gonna cast Yisan the Wandering Bard, consuming a treasure.
Nice.
And then I pass the turn.
Untap. Now I let the fish draw. Draw for turn. You may have a treasure. Once play this Tundra land for turn, and then cast Linvala, Keeper of Silence.
Yep, I am not winning this game.
Nice.
It's your turn.
God, thank God it's finally gone. The Mystic Remora is gone. I'll play Lion Titan. I'll play Lotus Petal.
Now he explodes.
I was holding on to it so long. I'm gonna get 4 mana and cast a Brallin. Go ahead.
I flip a Windswept Teeth. I will drop. I get a main phase now. I don't have a Drain Trigger. Any...
I do have one. I do have one. I'm gonna cycle Nimble Obstructionist to stifle your mana drain. I get to draw a card as well.
I respect that. I think I play this Windswept Teeth as my land for turn. I think I crack it. Alright, I'll find a Goddess Shrine, I'll shock it in. Tap it for a black, I'll play a Dark Ritual.
I have nothing.
Oh, now that does it as well. I have nothing either.
Ad nauseum.
Lons, do you have a response?
No, I do not have any response.
I do not have any response, sadly.
I will attempt to cast Fierce Guardianship.
Counted. Cool, I passed the turn.
Draw a card for the turn. Yisen is going at you. Dock shots. Cast a Kinnan, Kynoros, Hound of Epheros. I have one card in my hand. Pass the turn.
Draw a card. Cast Lotus Cobra. And then a land for turn is a Waterlord Grove. I have a land for trigger here. Lotus Cobra will give a white mana, cast Triumph Magistrate. Then I pass the turn.
I will play a Katrina Triumph, Gilded Drake.
Nice. What are you gonna take with that? I mean, take is the Draen Knight, so we can't cast chulane.
I think you should take Kinnan.
Why?
I think it comes down to what you have in your hand, because if your hand is lacking stuff to do with, I think Dark Confidant. If your hand is filled with expensive stuff, you probably take Kinnan. If you don't have anything to really do, and you think you're gonna lose soon to Calcium, it's Draen Knight. I think that's the conclusion you draw here.
I think it might have to be the Dark Confidant. I'm gonna cast a Careful Study to dig a little bit deeper. So I'm gonna draw 2, then discard 2. An Underworld Breach and a Mystic Remora.
Good doggy.
5 to Calcium.
I take the
Yeah, that'll be it.
Draw. I'm gonna shock myself a Sacred Foundry. Creativity. Pass.
I'm gonna draw a card for the turn. Put a Sacred Foundry into play, tapped. So I'm gonna attack you with this. It's a free lifelink, vigilance, and menace.
Okay, I guess I take.
I pass the turn.
Silver Library.
I have no response to a treasure generator.
Pass to you, Tris.
Okay, raw.
I mean, you can't even activate Kinnan, so...
No, I can't. I'm rich without purpose.
Sevine's Reclamation.
So what is your target?
Mystic Remora, I guess.
I'm gonna respond, and I'm gonna cast Intuition. My target will be Triss thingy in it, so Sevine's Wreck is still on the stack, so yeah. Demonic Tutor, Snap, and Vampiric Tutor.
Demonic Tutor. We'll go to your hand.
Demonic Tutor.
I think we have to gamble here. There's a Burning Inquiry. Every player draws 3 and then discards 3.
I'm going to keep card number 4. So I'm keeping this one.
I discarded Mothering Ties, Mox Diamond, and Deflecting Swat.
Green Freeze, Reanimate, and Wheel of Fortune.
Thalia, Shadow of Blood, and Utopia Sprawl.
I discard a Mystery in Forest, Finally of Devastation, Silence.
Now, to the annoying question. Do any one of you pay for your taxes?
No.
No.
I get 9 treasures. I'm gonna use a die now. I have 16 treasures.
Hit Calcium again, because he has Sylvan Library. So 8, and 8 is coming at you.
Okay, I take the damage for the last time.
Draw. For Demonic Tutor, 1, 2 mana. I'll play this Darkside Extortionist thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna regain all of this. I'm gonna sack everything for green mana. On the stack, I'm gonna cast Force of Vigor, and I'm paying for the Mystic Remora. I'm killing the fish, and I'm killing the Sylvan Library. So after casting this, I still have 26 mana.
So my fish is dead.
Then your dockside can resolve.
How many am I gonna get now?
0 from me.
2 from me.
A total of 4. I have 2.
4. I'll just cast this Imperial Seal. We'll put a card on top. And that will be my turn.
Alright, I'm hellbent. Untap. Draw a card for the turn. Yes!
Finally of Devastation.
I top decked this.
Oh!
I could. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. We're casting this. Chord of Calling is on the stack. X equals 3.
I have a response.
Please don't let it resolve.
I cast a Mana Drain.
Nice. It's mana drained. Move to combat. Now, Calcium, I'm attacking you with Kynoros.
I will not block it. Draw a card. Put this minimal School at Water's Edge play. Landfall trigger, I get blue mana. Cast this Intruder Alarm.
I have no response to Intrude Alarm.
I wanted to cast my Chulane. Tris has no other creatures in hand. Brallin will not untap. That's the turn.
Suddenly, the Intrude Alarm became a stacks piece.
Creatures
Yeah.
don't untap. Only untap whenever another creature enters
I
the field.
think he found the solution.
I'm gonna transmute Juicy Spell. So 1, 2, card.
That triggers Brallin for 1 damage to all. Because that is actually a discard effect.
After reveal the card, I'm gonna get Curiosity.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Curiosity onto Brallin.
Like if you because he can like how many cards does he have in his hand anyway?
I have 3.
He can crack his LED in that.
If this resolves, I will crack Lionside Diamond, discard 3 cards, and then draw 9 cards. and then proceed to go to end step, and then go into.
He will win the game, so I have nothing. I have fast priority.
I'm hellbent, so.
I have a response. Delay targeting curious.
That's it, I guess.
You almost did it.
Alright, untap. Draw. Alright, how many cards do you have calcium in hand?
I have 2 cards in my hand.
You know what? I might do the most funniest thing ever. 7 mana. I'm gonna Pyrenean targeting myself.
I pass on it.
I will pass on it.
The Fierce Guardianship.
Oh, wow.
Pass the turn.
Draw a card for the turn. I'm gonna play a Mox Amber. Take 3 damage, Tris. Pass turn.
I will take 3 damage.
And I have now attacked every player with Knorros. I'm not favorizing anyone. I'm hating everyone equally.
I move to combat 3.
Oh, you're attacking me for
Yes,
2?
3.
3?
To cast my commander, Chulane, and tap all creatures.
Oh, great. My brallin untaps.
And then I pass the turn.
So I will reveal a land and draw a card. I'll cast a Grim Monolith. Pass turn.
I'm gonna cast Villas.
Wait, are you playing Ad Nauseam and Villis in the same deck?
Yeah.
That's brave. Yeah, pass on it as
I
well.
pass priority on it.
What do I... I'm gonna fetch a Water Grave and I'm gonna shock myself. Just get myself out of this hellbent situation. Pass the turn.
I'm gonna draw a card, and I don't have anything I can actually attack into, so I'm passing the turn.
Draw a card. Play this island. Lotus Cobra gives me 1 white mana. This bird for another white main lion. Chulane trigger on the stack.
I'm gonna tap this for blue and cast Chain of Vapor. I guess I just target Chulane, right?
I think I will cast Pact of Negation targeting the Chain of Vapor.
And I will sadly cast the Dispel targeting Pact of Negation.
Pact this counter. Chulane trigger. I draw a card. I untap this creature because of the intruder alarm. Return white main lion back to my hand. I try to recast my commander Chulane. Cast white main lion. Chulane trigger. I draw a card.
Is this determinate?
No, it's not. It's not deterministic. He could fizzle.
And I cast Gilded Ray. ETB, the bird untaps, and I want to get your Kinnan.
Oh, now it's infinite.
You have my Kinnan.
Now I would like to represent a blue when I tap the Birds of Paradise for 2 white mana and I cast the white main lion. I draw a card and I play a land. Then the intruder alarm untaps bird and the white main lion goes back to my hand. I repeat this process until I draw my library minus 1 card, and I have every land from my deck on the battlefield. Cast this Tassa's Oracle, drawing a card with Chulane.
I have a question. Do you pay 2 mana for my Smothering Tide when you draw your last card?
Yes, I do from the lands I have.
Alright, yeah, okay. Damn it. I'm just joking here. Calcium, you had a perfect start with a Linvala. You had all the answers. You had counter spells for everyone, and you had the win. Good job, man.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to Svesse, who figured out the answer. We should have bounced the Bird of Paradise with the Chain of Vapor.
Play of the game.
Linvala, Keeper of Silence.
Yep, I am not winning this game. Called it! Well, I actually had an amazing game going for me, until that angel actually came. Sisay and chulane are actually quite similar. Both are oriented around hate bears to interact and make sure your opponents aren't winning the game and then somehow win the game themselves a little bit later. I hope you enjoyed these battles. Toss a coin to your Twitcher. Oh, please share the video. Oh, please share the video. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, a friend of communities. Thank you, Patreons. The champion will prevail. Now pour him some mail. Toss a coin to your Twitcher. Oh, please share the video. Oh, please share the video. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, a friend of community.